Hey, everybody. It is Friday. It's so great to see you. Rachelle, how are you doing?
I'm good. It's a normal week with us. I get to see you. I got to see you on Monday and today, so that's always a plus. And school's officially out for the summer, although it's been a
Yay!
busy week anyway. Like, just all the things. It's hard when you go from being so busy, then you don't have quite that same level of being like busyness or whatever, and you find a way to fill all your time so that it feels a little more normal to you, like, because otherwise you're just like, I feel like I'm missing out on some stuff. So yeah, but I'm good. I'm excited to be here, excited for our guest, who is just, I love to pieces. So
Yes. Our
yeah.
guest is one of our good friends. I'm so excited she's here. It's funny though, before I want to say, you were talking about like if you're not busy, like you're trying to fill it up so that you feel normal. I feel like that's how I grew up with drama. If our family didn't have drama going on, we had to stir it up. It's still, we live that way. But yes, it is good to see you. It does feel like we haven't talked this week, which we have to remedy.
I
So,
know.
but yeah, and it's Friday. We have some fun things coming up. We're going to play Family Feud in a little bit. I hope your mom is watching. Hey, Marianne, if you're watching, if my friend Noelle, I'm going to meet her for lunch really quick because, I want to say hi to her if she's watching. She's also an Alaskan educator. But yeah, are we ready to bring up our good friend?
Yes, we are.
Okay, I'm going to give her the best introduction. So this is actually the second time I have got to be with her today. Our friend, Dr. Desiree Alexander. She and I are actually going to be in an EST presentation. That's what we went over this morning in a panel together. And I just want to say that I love her. She's been a guest on our show a few times. She's so funny, but she's very real. One of the things that we love about her is that she's honest. She doesn't hold back, and we learn so much from her. And she's always doing things for educators. Like, that's her whole life story. She's an amazing educator, and that's what she does. She just fills everybody up. How are you doing, Doc? How's it going?
It's going well, especially after that introduction. I feel like I want to like record that and listen to it every time I wake up. Like, okay, let me go get dressed now. Like, that was awesome. Thank you. And of course, I'm always happy to hang out with both of you. So I'm very happy.
Yeah.
Yes, we love having you. And I can make that happen if you need me to record something and that you can play. I can make it.
I'll just play it every morning.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. So tell us a little bit about what's going on in your world right now.
My world is pretty quote unquote normal. We're just rocking and rolling and helping schools and helping districts. The summer is actually a really busy time every summer because a lot of schools want to do summer PD and things like that. And so it's always really busy in the summer. So the only thing is not that usually is I'm not traveling as much as I'm usually, because everything's virtual still. So, but everything's good. I'm happy to report that.
Yes. How about you, Rachelle? What's going on in your world?
I think no, busy. Yesterday was a busy day. I was on a panel discussion about STEM, and then I did. I love it. And then I was a panelist on a webinar it was through Cypher Learning with Neo LMS, and it was about hybrid teaching. And that was yesterday afternoon, 2 p.m. my time, Eastern. And the facilitator, she was in the Philippines. So for her, it was 2 a.m. And like, it's just, I don't know, it's just awesome to see the people. They had a lot of people register, but typically what happens, you get like hundreds and hundreds of people that register, but when the actual webinar is live, you don't get that same number. It's somewhere usually, I don't know, between 15, 20%. But it's always fun to see the comments and people are joining in so people yesterday were from Philippines, Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Morocco, Fiji. I mean, just like, and Mel from Colombia was in too yesterday. But it's just, I don't know, it's fun. So I sat here for a while yesterday, had a couple calls and everything. But it's always exciting to get to do those things. And then next week I have some presentations too. And then ISTE's the week after. And I've got a lot of things to get ready. But, our summer's off, as we all take as educators, that huge break. But I give credit to everybody that can actually totally just shut down, take a break for a while and not worry about any of that. Please let me know how you do that.
Summer is my busy time too. I'm not going to lie, because, my job is a little different nowadays. And so when the educators are, I'm in with you guys. Like, I haven't been as busy as, I'm so busy right now. It's a good stuff. It's good. It's good. And there's a lot of conferences coming up. EST is one of them, and we're all going to be there. If you are watching and you're, participating in a conference, let us know. We'd love to hear from you. What are some of the conferences that both of you are going to be involved in?
For the summer or for the rest of the year?
Oh, either. Especially for the summer.
Yeah.
I'm going to be, of course, at EST and at Teach Tech, which is a really nice conference by Lasange. Hopefully I'm saying the name right. But I'm going to be at Teach Tech, TCCA, which is in Albany. So love TCCA.
Oh my God,
and I'll be in person. So yay, we can go to Houston. It's gonna Houston, Texas. It's gonna be in person. So very excited about that. And hopefully, we are actually in person. So we'll see. But so just different. And I'm sure I'm leaving some out. And I'm sorry to any conference that I'm leaving out, but I try to put them all on my website so people can go and see, and it keeps me straight too of what I'm presenting where.
Yes. And so, and your website's on the ticker on the bottom, educatoralexander.com. And you can follow Doc on Instagram, Facebook. You've got pages on every social, on Twitter. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
if you do go to my website, you can click on upcoming events, and you'll see not just the conferences, but you'll see the Educator Alexander webinar series. So we do a bunch of webinars almost every Saturday, but one that's coming up, we're doing one this Saturday on Google Arts and Culture, which I'm really excited about because it's such a good tool that people don't know about. Like, I didn't know about until I took this person's class, Tammy Lynn's class. So I'm excited about that. And then we have a Google Level 2 series with Sarah Kiefer, and that's going to be just freaking amazing. Like, she is so awesome.
Yes. Okay. And I flashed that up. That is awesome. And I always see all of your learning opportunities, and you could go to your YouTube as well and see all of them if you miss them. So that's great. Wonderful. Dr. Harvey is joining us. We got a friend in the house. I love that. Yeah. You know what is so funny? This whole, I have really grown my PLN around the world. It seems like with the pandemic and us going virtual, like we're regularly in touch with people all over the place. And that is definitely something that I don't want to change as we heal and go further. I love this. Like, it just fills me up with a lot of energy. So it's nice to see you, Dr. Harvey. What about recovery? What are you guys doing to, recover?
Well, I just took a nap for about an hour, so that helped. I didn't sleep past this time. I could have. I'm not going to lie. Like, it was close there for a second. Like, do I want to get up? And I'm like, wait, Desiree's on today, so yeah, I have to get up. I don't know. There are some of us that are going to get together in July in person. So hint, hint, Mel, just, you know what that's about. And Desiree was unfortunately you can't make it to that, I think, that weekend but that's okay. We'll get you one of these times. So that will be
one of these days.
Time to recover for sure. Yeah. But I don't know.
I know, and I want you to know that I spelled opportunities incorrectly, and I just changed it. Like, I was aware. So sorry. Like, that is all on me. I love it. I just want to say about everything in July, like, we should just call it the unconference. Like, we should meet people virtually and physically in Nashville, and we'll just call it the unconference conference, because we want our friends to be there, and we're just going to have fun. And do you guys feel better about going out into the world?
Yeah,
I do. I still wear my mask and I'm still safe, but I think I feel a little bit better. I say that, but I haven't gotten on a plane yet. I haven't sat and ate in a restaurant yet. So I say that, but I still haven't ventured out that much. Besides doing PD, I'll do full days of PD, but I also have my mask on the whole time. So I say that, but I'm not really practicing that right now.
Yeah. It's weird though, right? Because like I had a conversation with my dad the other day and I said, it just seems so strange that like the one day everything's in place, everyone's got this on, whatever. And then legitimately the next day, like none of that. And so you think, well, what was this last like 16 months, 15 months about? And I know if you're vaccinated, you don't have to wear the mask, but of course there are people that are choosing not to wear it that haven't been vaccinated. I mean, it's just the reality of it, but it's a strange feeling. And I have been on a plane, but I flew first class. It was actually a better deal to go see my parents. And so I was first on the plane, so it was fine. And I have eaten in restaurants typically when the weather's nice outside. So in their local restaurants, because it's friends of ours that own them, or they're just locally owned and they've been there for years. And so you feel comfortable there because you know them. But I still, as of today, have not been in a grocery store since March 16th of last year. So I do buy food.
Hey.
Just throwing that out there.
I think it's going to take some time. It's going to take some time for some people. And like you said, like when they're like, well, if you're vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask. I'm like, so am I going to ask people for their, like, how do I know that these people are vaccinated? I'm like, there were people rolling around on the floor fighting when we were in the thick of the pandemic about wearing a mask. So what are they going to do now? Of course, they're not going to wear a mask. I'm like, what? I just think that was a stupid guideline. Okay. Like, if you're vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask. Well,
I got to tell you, I'm going to be honest. I might get some judgment here, and I'm okay with that because I get judged a lot, and I'm just over it. But like here where we are in Alaska, hardly anybody wears masks anymore. Like you go to a restaurant, it's just like normal. It feels like what you were saying, like it feels like it didn't even happen anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now when I go to Target,
a lot of places.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I do wear a mask when I go to the grocery store, and I do go to like bigger places like that. But locally, like when I'm in Anchorage, I wear a mask. But when I'm here in Eagle River, I don't. So when I was on a plane, when I went to Portland in April, I wore a mask and I felt good about that. I actually thought I would be more nervous, but I was more nervous about leaving my kids than getting the, coronavirus. So, but yeah, like it does feel it's weird how things have shifted, but yeah, I don't know. But I'm ready. I'm ready to see people. And I think that's a part of it. Like, regardless of what is really happening, we're just so sick of being isolated that we're going places. And, that could all change again and we'll be ready for it.
Yeah.
I think for me personally, it's just going to take some time. Like I've made jokes. I'm like, I think it's going to be like 2 years later. I'm going to be like, where's my mask? I need my mask. Because I'm like, I went somewhere and I rolled down the window. Because usually I put my mask on even when I roll down the window. And I rolled down the window and I didn't put my mask on. And I was like, his droplets are coming into my mouth right now. Like it's in my head now that you speak and little droplets come and just like land on your face. So now it's like, and I'm not even a germaphobe. So I can't even imagine the germophobic people. But like it's always in my head now, like the droplets.
Yeah, no, I totally get that. We got some comments coming in.
Even if you don't have anything, I still don't want your droplets on my face.
Anybody that just tuned in, they're gonna be like, "What
What droplets are happening with this lady?"
Oh, look at Mel, the famous educator Alex.
I know. I love it when Mel joins us. She has such a good spirit. Thank you, Mel.
Gosh.
Yes.
She's with us on Monday, so we'll have some serious fun on Monday. Yeah. I know.
Yay. Wonderful. Wonderful. I know. I think about the droplets too. And I don't necessarily think that we should stop wearing a mask all the time. I mean, I have some friends in the health industry and they see patients and they're like, my good friend Corey, she's a nurse practitioner, and she tells me like I don't think she's seen one flu case, she has said, and hardly anybody has had the cold. Sometimes I think it's okay to wear a mask. Maybe that's what we should be socially distancing a little bit more in our lives when we need to.
Yeah.
Or just personal space. I don't, even when I was younger, I'm all about personal space. So I feel like if I can do this and I hit you in a store and you get offended, I'm offended because you were in my personal space. So then you just gonna get hit, and we can just fight. Like, just if I can do this and hit you, you're in my personal space.
Just walk around like this all the time,
yeah,
right?
like y'all think I'm kidding. I've done it before.
Oh my
Like I've done it
gosh.
where people are like by me, and I'm like, oh, and they're like, oh, I'm like, oh, well, you were in my personal space. So I just wanted to make sure that you get out of it. Like I'm a big personal, like I am such a big personal space freak.
I do.
And that was way before the pandemic.
Yeah.
But I find it funny that I do that, but I also hug everybody. So I like it. I can invade your personal space and come up and hug you.
Yeah, you probably don't go to like the grocery store and just go up and hug people.
Random people.
Right?
Thank you. Yes. So
wow.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
It is. Mel says Alex hosts so many conferences and does all the things. Yes, and she is still like, and I'll drop her. I will put up her website again because she does have a lot of opportunities, and you should definitely follow her if you're not. But yes, and we were just talking about that, Mel. And Mel, don't worry. She says, "What are we going to talk about on Monday?" We'll figure it out, Mel. It's all right. Don't worry. Don't stress.
We're rolling as we go, man. Make it up as we go.
Right.
Just talk about
I did have something when we were talking about recovery. I think one of the things that I'm starting to do is mentally recovery and start to change the way I think about things. And we just really need to stop glorifying overworking. Yeah. So I'm kind of starting to kind of rewire my brain with that. Like we need to stop that. So we need to rest. We need to glorify rest and not make people ashamed to say, I'm not doing anything today. I'm not answering any emails. Leave me alone. I'm resting. And that's when we should be like, okay. And not like, let's be nice. Well, no, we need to stop responding that way and go, yes, I love it. Keep it up. Do it tomorrow too. Like we need, so I'm kind of rewiring my brain a little bit about recovery.
Yeah,
I agree.
I've been doing that a little bit too, but then I get mad at myself because I spend so much time thinking about like what I should stop doing that then I'm super behind in everything else that needed to be done. So I can't win. But I will say that I have every day now since with the summer. First thing I do, I come down, make a cup of coffee, and I've been reading. I have a book. I go out on the deck and I just read for a while. Like the computer, don't even open it. I plug the phone in the kitchen to charge it, so the phone's not even there, so I'm not distracted by it, and just sit outside and read. And that's the start to my day.
That's beautiful.
I love that. And I have been taking weekends off.
No, I'm kidding.
See, that's exactly what you need to stop saying.
I said, must be nice. They need to stop responding. No, that sounds amazing. That's awesome.
And you need to, I read a ton of books. I literally read every single book that comes along. So I have read an S ton of books, if you know what I mean by S ton. And I still find time to read my werewolf romances on the weekend. And that makes me unplug and it sets it. I love it. And Dr. Harvey thinks that we should play Would You Rather the whole 30 minutes on Monday. I think that's also recovery, laughing.
Yeah.
Laughing
recovery. And just being around good people that you can just be yourself with.
So I do have a lot of questions. Are you guys ready to do some Family Feud?
Yes.
Okay.
Game on.
I love games.
So we're playing Family Feud, and I can even make the sounds. Okay, I can. My kids really get into this.
I felt like I was there.
Yeah, I know, right?
So please play along with us if you're watching and come up with silly answers. We love it. Let's laugh. I am going to start with, and just throw out answers. I'll let you know if they're the first. So, name something people do in their cars while stopped at a red light.
Check the phone.
Number 2. That's number 2. Very good.
Put on makeup.
That is number 7. That is the last. Yes. There's one that we're missing.
We just keep going.
Yeah, keep going.
God, run back to my family now. What do I do?
Are they eating?
Eating is number 6. Yes.
I would say something that's not really proper hygiene to do.
Do it. Say it.
Maybe their nose is itchy or something.
Oh, wait. There is look in the mirror. Sometimes I have to look in the mirror before I pick my nose. What do you think?
I don't do the
No.
nose. Yeah. So I'm going to go on that one.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
that's okay. All right. Any other guesses? Oh, some bad things that people do.
Like chastise their children.
That's
geez.
not on. That's not on here.
Talk on the
2.
phone.
Yes, that is number 2. Did we already say that?
Yeah, I said.
Yeah.
That's what I thought that was
Yeah.
number
You guys are missing the first one.
2. Okay, you're at a red light. Like, do you fuss at the other driver?
Look around as
I'm
one.
all about arguing.
Dancing. Are they dancing at the red light to the music?
You guys,
You
you're
said
close.
looking around was one.
Actually, maybe I'm not. I'm going to take back my because number
Okay.
1 is adjust the radio, and if you're going to be dancing, you have to be adjusting
Yes.
the radio. So I'll give that to you. And number 3 is sing. So it looks like we got them all. Good job, ladies.
All right.
All right, Mel and Dr. Harvey, please join in, and anybody who's watching. All right, next up, for all of those people who like movie nights on Friday, here we go. This one is for you. Name a movie that took place on the water.
On the waterfront. Did it?
Is that a movie?
It is a movie. Isn't it?
Yeah. Pirates of the
I don't know if it
Caribbean.
was on the waterfront.
That's a good one, but
Waterworld.
SeaWorld. Oh yeah, Waterworld.
Waterworld is number 3.
Oh my gosh. Oh no, on the waterfront has nothing to do with water. Okay, please.
Oh, somebody's
excuse me.
guessing.
Dr.
It's
Harvey
a
said
classic movie
Jaws.
that I've never seen it.
Yes, Jaws is number
Titanic.
2.
Oh,
yes, Titanic is number 1.
I was going to say
Jaws is number
Titanic.
2. Very good. And then Waterworld is number 3. And then I'm going to go ahead. Open Water's number 4, and Red October is number 5.
Oh,
Good
I
job.
never guessed Red October.
Open water.
Yeah.
Now
Okay,
I need to
here we
be
go.
on the waterfront. I feel like I lost some of my singamophile card. Got a hold of that one.
Let's stick with the water theme here. And it is summer. So here we go.
Okay.
Name something people take off before they jump in a pool.
Shirt.
That is number
Shoes.
1. That's tied.
Yeah, I'm
Number
gonna
1.
rock
Clothes and
this
shoes.
game.
Sunglasses.
Glasses is number 2. Very good.
Okay.
Cell phone. Does that count? Like you put your phone.
We'll call it jewelry, watch.
Like purse.
Yes, socks definitely, but I don't know. Is socks one? Flip flops. Yes. No, that's not on there. I'm sorry, I lied.
Seeker 3333.
Sorry, Seeker, and we're glad you're here, but
A towel? Was a towel one of them?
it's a towel. Yes.
I was about to say, what's the
Towel.
thing that you wrap around you, like the sarongs, or
That we'll just say
The
towel.
wrong, yeah. Towel.
Sarong, yeah.
It's,
Okay.
I was going to make a
jewelry.
bad joke. Never mind.
Very
Oh,
good, Seeker. You
nice.
redeemed yourself. So we did all. We got clothes, shoes. That was number 1. Glasses, number 2. Towel, number 3. Jewelry, watch. You know what I want to do? When we get really good at this Family Feud, I want to do that like 25 seconds one where we have to do it really fast and compare answers.
Yeah.
And I'll like make you like put on something, we'll talk about it. We'll figure it out. It'll happen.
Anytime
Watch.
game night, I'm there. I love games.
Oh my gosh, we should do that. Just Rachelle coming up. We should just have a game night. And I think you have been on all of our game nights, right, Desiree?
I think so.
On our events,
If I
yeah.
can make it, I'm definitely there.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. This is for the educators and the people that like to succeed in life. Here we go. Name a vocation in which you can achieve greatness.
You know what? Your presentation of these questions is like no other. Like you are so good. I'm totally pulled into Facebook user. All right. Family Feud is a keeper. Love it.
Yes.
Where you can achieve greatness. A teacher.
It's number
like,
5. Teacher is number
Doctor,
5.
lawyer, politician.
Yeah.
Politics is number 2.
Doctor,
Politics is number 2.
lawyer.
President.
Okay, wait. Doctor is number 1. President and politician is number 2. Teaching is number 5. What else did you say?
Lawyer.
Blogger.
No,
Sorry.
lawyer.
Lawyer.
That's not on there. Sorry, author, although I would love it if that were, but
I mean, that's one of those questions. That's one of those questions I want to like stop the game and go, let's discuss the definition of greatness.
Yeah.
Right? Like, hold on now.
What about like a scientist or a researcher or something along those lines? Biomedical engineer.
That's what I mean. Like,
okay, now we're on there. Race car driver. This is getting close. I'm going to say that's sports.
Oh.
Public speaker. We'll say, listen, seeker. I wish I knew who seeker was. They're good.
I know. Yeah.
Actually, we'll say clergy. Public speaker, clergy. Same thing, right?
Like, religious.
Right. So we named them all before we got our 3 strikes. Doctor was number 1. Politics, president, number 2. Acting. Oh, we didn't say acting. Acting was number 3. Sports was number 4. Teaching was number 5. Okay. And the clergy was number 6.
But it's like, what profession can you not achieve greatness in that profession? Right? Like if you get employee of the month, you can say that that's greatness for that profession.
Right.
So, I don't know.
Right.
Like,
well, speaking of achieving greatness, guys, this next question is really, this is good. Listen to this. Name a reality show you'd probably be voted off of the first week.
Survivor.
That's number 1. That's number 1.
Real Housewives of fill in the blank.
That's not even on there.
Do they vote them off? I don't know reality shows.
Yeah.
Like, this is not my question.
Bachelor, Bachelorette, one of those.
Bachelor's not on there.
That's what they don't vote people off. We need something.
American Idol.
Talent.
American Idol is number 3. So we got Survivor number 1. American Idol number 3.
Any of the cooking shows?
Yes.
That would be
Hell's Kitchen.
So that would be.
Yes. Hell's Kitchen is number 5 and Top Chef is number 6.
So where else do they get voted off? Did we do the America's Got Talent is not on there?
No, America's that's another.
What's the other singing? The Voice?
The Voice, yeah.
Not on there. And the X Factor, I think.
So you think you can dance? No, but you're not really voted off.
You guys you're terrible. Yeah, you're terrible at this.
Hey,
you're
we
voted
came
off
out with
Family
like
Feud.
the top 3 right away.
Oh, do the race, Amazing Race? Did they get? No, they don't get. They don't.
Yes, that's good.
They do.
Big Brother. That's it. Big Brother's the last one. Survivor was number 1. Big Brother was number 2. American Idol number 3. Fear Factor number 4. Hell's Kitchen number 5. And Top Chef number 6.
Yeah, I'm not eating a scorpion on Fear
I don't watch
Factor.
it. I don't.
Or cockroach. I feel like,
I don't know. Fear Factor, like, I would just walk off this. Like, there's just be like, she's such a diva. I'd be like, no, and just walk away.
Yeah, like I'm not going to be eating your cockroaches unless they're at least cooked first. Cook them first is all I'm saying. Okay. Sorry. All right. Okay. Name a word. We don't have very much more time. So name a word or phrase that starts with the word break.
Break dance.
That is number 4.
Breakout.
Break down.
Break a leg.
Break down is number 6. Break a leg is number 1.
Break in.
That is not.
You said break a leg.
Yeah, break a leg is number 1. Did somebody say break up?
No.
Yeah, I said break up.
Okay. By wit.
Break down.
Break down
is break up.
Breaking electric boogaloo is got a movie.
What?
Oh yeah.
Breaking two.
Okay.
Breaking and entering. Breaking and entering.
No, Dr. Lawyer. No. Okay, so break a leg is number 1. Breakfast is number 2. My favorite meal. Break up is 3. Break dance is 4. Break it up. I feel like I already said that. Is number 5, and breakdown is number 6. We're gonna do one more and call it a day.
That's
for the record. Seeker 3333 also said breaking and entering, just like me. So.
Okay.
Good answer.
Yes. Way to go, Seeker.
Who are you, Seeker?
Seeker is breaking and entering and seeking in the wrong places. Just kidding. Just kidding. I know you're not breaking and entering. Okay. It was kind of hard. So we're going to go with, which one should I go with?
You got this.
Foods.
Okay.
Are there foods?
Yes, there's foods. Okay. That's what I'll do. This one. Oh no, we already did it last week. Okay. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Okay. this is in honor of my husband because it is it's almost Father's Day, and it has the word Mac in it. And you know, my husband's name is Mac. If you know, maybe you don't know. Name something that contains the word Mac.
Mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese. Well, I'll take that. Macaroni, number 1.
Macaroons.
Mac and Me, the movie.
That was a good movie.
I'm all about
my
movies.
God.
Big
Mac
Mac
and cheese.
Oh,
Big Mac is number
Big
2.
Mac too.
Oh shoot!
Not
Sorry.
said it at the same time. Like,
Oh yeah.
Yes.
They type Big Mac and you say Big Mac.
This is TMI, but that's also what I call my
Seeker,
husband.
Mac truck.
Yeah.
Seeker said Mac truck.
Sorry.
What else has Mac in it?
The mac and cheese.
McEnroe, John McEnroe.
Macroeconomics.
No. Do I have? Yes.
McDonald's. Is it McDonald's?
Oh my gosh.
Yes, it is. McDonald's is number 5.
I was just saying it.
But how can it be McDonald's when it's McDonald's?
That's what I'm saying. Even the breakfast. I was like,
how do you say my last name, guys, girls, ladies, whatever? How do you say my last name?
I don't know what your last name is, so
It's McAllister.
I know, but I don't say McAllister.
Right.
McAllister. You kind of do, and that's how Mac got his name, Mac McAllister. It's kind of there. It's kind of like MC is kind of like Mac. All right. Anyway, that was fun.
MC, so
I would have argued that
Mac
question
Daddy,
had I been on the show.
Mac Daddy and the Daddy Mac.
Mac Daddy, I was thinking about too.
That is also what I call my husband.
Well, I mean, is it on the list?
No.
Okay.
The Mac Daddy.
I'm like,
that's what I call my Mac computer. I said I got the Mac Daddy.
That's what it is. Macintosh computer.
Oh, perfect.
Well, that was quite the mix-up of things with Mac.
Right.
And I live in the world of Mac all day, every day.
We're talking about food, and now I'm like super hungry right now too. It's very unfortunate.
Me too. And actually, I have to go because I have a lunch date. I want to say, Dr. Desiree, thank you so much for joining us today. It is so much fun whenever you do come. Everybody who watched us live, thank you. And if you're watching the replay, we love you guys so much. We hope you have a great weekend. Do y'all have any last words before we say goodbye?
Oh, Seeker said adios. Adios.
Oh, no, Seeker, we love you. You're our best friend. You're our new best friend. So we hope you join us on Monday. Same time.
Seeker, Mel, and Dr. Harves.
Yeah. Have a good weekend. Anybody celebrating Father's Day? Happy Father's Day.
And Juneteenth, if you're celebrating Juneteenth. Yes.
That's right.
We love you guys. We'll see you on Monday. Bye.
Bye.